Hello, welcome back to Nature Source Care. My name is Dr. Funda Goldman. I'm a licensed naturopathic physician and I'm also a certified yoga instructor. And today I was going to share with you a meditation to free your heart and spirit. So this is basically the Tonglen method technique if you've ever used it. So let's get into it. So the Tonglen method of meditation, this is a meditation that I've used and I've given to people, especially when there's like heavy, old, deep negative energies associated with something. This technique comes from the Buddhist tradition, by the way. And you can use this technique with a person, people, organizations, events, periods of time, or even your quote-unquote old self. So anything that seems rather intractable, something that's, even if you've had time, distance, maybe you've talked it out, maybe in your head you intellectually understand that, you know, it is what it is and it's over and you're trying to move on. There can be what I call this sort of like energetic residue that remains from that event or interaction that just is always sort of present deep within, maybe subconsciously, sort of in the back corners of the mind somewhere, or the back corners of the heart or spirit even. And it holds us back. And so sometimes you can assess whether this is something you need if maybe somebody comes to mind or an event comes to mind and you still have some what we call energy on it. Like it still stirs the pot. It still kind of brings forward some, even if it's subtle, irritation, if not outright rage or anger, sadness, you know, you just, it's sort of this dark, heavy cloud, you know, you think about it, you just feel not good, yeah. So, but you've done a lot of things to help yourself, you know, to think about it, process it, and it's still sort of there, yeah. So let me just describe the process and add a few notes, and then I'll lead you through this process if you'd like to experience it for yourself. So basically what you do is you do some deep breathing, get into your meditation mode, and then you imagine this person, event, time in front of you on the screen of your mind. And then you imagine coming from this other being, this dark black smoke is coming, you know, which sort of symbolizes this dark, negative, old, deep energy, yeah. And what you do is you actually breathe this black smoke in, and you allow it to transform within yourself into golden healing energy, okay? So you are the conduit, you are the sort of processor, you are the even magician turning lead into gold here, okay? And then once that golden healing light has come about, you can breathe it back to the other. You finish this when you feel like everything is finished. You actually say all is complete between us, meaning energetically, even karmically, that whatever transpired in the past, you are both free and clear from. And then you thank them for their presence. So a few notes about this. So one, when you breathe the golden healing light back to them, they may not accept it. And again, that's their choice. You know, everybody has free will, even if it's in sort of like ethereal, energetic realms. So you don't need to force that. You can basically offer the energy, and whether they accept it or not is for them to figure out. The thing is that this method, you might need to do this several times to completely clear the energy. I found that with different events, people, even myself, I've had to do this several times to kind of relieve myself of different layers of it. So it may not all happen in one go. Keep that in mind. The other thing is, as you can probably already tell, this is a pretty intense practice. So it may not be appropriate for everyone, especially if you're new to meditation. This might be kind of a heavy practice, so you might want to start with something lighter. The other thing is that, again, we're dealing with old, heavy energies. There can be some pretty deep trauma associated with whatever is coming to mind. And you may need additional support such as therapy, talk therapy, homeopathy, or what have you. So this may not be sufficient on its own. And it may actually bring some things to the surface that need to be processed more to be completely let go of. Yeah. The other thing is that this process, this meditation process, does not absolve the other person, organization, or whatever of any responsibility in creating harm to you. So we're not letting anybody off the hook. We're just, again, this is really for you to release, heal, and move forward. Yeah. The other thing is that you do not have to talk to this person again or allow them back into your life again. What's done is done. If they're dangerous or harmful, that would probably be a bad move. Okay. So this is, again, for you, your own healing to move forward. And again, the more you work on healing yourself, the more you actually heal the world, because we're all connected energetically, right? So keep that in mind. So if you'd like to try this out and experience it, let's move on to that. Okay, so go ahead and find a comfortable place to either sit or lie down. Make sure that your back is straight so you can get a full deep breath in. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. And then do take that deep breath in. And exhale. Take another breath in. And exhale. And take another breath in. And exhale. Okay, and as you get into this breathing rhythm, also draw all the bits and pieces of your energy that may be sort of scattered about different conversations, different times, different thoughts, different activities. Just draw all these bits of energy back to yourself so that you truly are going through this practice in wholeness and integrity and complete presence. Okay, take a deep breath in. And now on the screen of your mind, invite the person, people, organization, event, period of time, or even an old version of yourself, which might be back in childhood or even last week. And just bring that image onto the screen of your mind. Okay, and you may have some initial negative reaction, emotions associated with this. Okay, and just keep breathing. Keep with your rhythm. Okay, you can handle this. Deep breath. And as you become present with this other being, you start to see that dark black smoke starts to come from this being, and it starts filtering, floating your way. And as you take your next breath in, allow yourself to breathe in this dark black smoke. And it goes to the center of your being, where as you create space between the in-breath and the out-breath, you allow this dark black smoke that you've inhaled to transform, right, to alchemically transform into golden healing light. So any negative energy, any negative intent, any negative circumstances or outcomes, deeply, magically being transformed into golden healing light. And then you can breathe this golden healing light outwards, allowing that golden healing light to move towards the other being. You can invite them to breathe this golden healing light in. They may do so, they may not. Either way, it's okay for you. Because as this dark black smoke gets transformed into golden healing light, it lifts energetically old patterns, old energies, old residues in your heart. Old energies, old patterns, old residue in your spirit. And you can feel the difference qualitatively. Right? Your heart, with each breath, breathing in more dark smoke and transforming it within yourself in the golden healing light, you can feel breath by breath the heart becoming lighter and freer and more open, and your spirit becoming lighter and freer and more open. So again, stay present. Different emotions, different thoughts, different feelings might come up. Keep breathing. If you need to take a break temporarily, do so. But otherwise, gently, in your own time, in your own rhythm, breathe in the dark, heavy black smoke. Transform it. Allow it to transform within yourself into golden healing light, and breathe it back out. Slowly breathe in more dark black smoke. Allow it to transform within you. And breathe it back out. Breathe in gently a bit more dark black smoke. Transform it within you. And breathe it back out. So again, with each breath, more lightness enters your being. More freedom enters your being. More room and space enters your being to allow new love, new balance, new harmony, new peace to settle into those old cracks and crevices where this negative energy was lingering, perhaps for far too long. Continue with your breathing. Continue with the alchemical transformation. Stay present. There's no rush here. There's no need to force. Easy, gentle rhythm. Easy, gentle flow. We're going to do a few more rounds. Breathe in the dark, heavy smoke. Transform it into golden healing light within yourself. Breathe it back out. And I'll do one more. So one last breath. Breathe in the dark, heavy smoke. Allow that energy to transform within yourself into golden healing light, and breathe it back out. Okay, and you notice on the screen of your mind that the dark, black, heavy smoke has stopped infiltrating the space, and there's more lightness, more golden healing presence in the whole frame of your mind. Deep breath within, and exhale. Take a deep breath within, just allowing the energies to integrate, recalibrate, and exhale. And one more breath in, and exhale. And you might again stay present with this other being. And declare that all is done, all is complete between us. dissolving like mist, the energetic cords between you, between the past, preventing you from moving forward into your highest life. They just simply dissolve without issue, without stress, without force. Wish this person well. And then they will dissolve into the mist. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to the room, back to the space that you physically reside in. You might start to wiggle your fingers and your toes to help you transition back to this time and this space. And in your own time, open your eyes. And you might actually feel like you need to kind of shake your hands or shake your body to lift that last bit of residue, energetic residue, to be completely free of it. So I want to thank you for joining me today. It was a bit of a surprise for me. Today is the 4th of July, or Independence Day in the United States. I thought I was going to have the day off. I wasn't planning on doing a video, but inspiration comes when inspiration comes, and as a doctor, you're never really off if somebody's in need. So maybe somebody really needed to hear about this practice and participate in this practice today. But again, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that it's been very helpful to you. And I wish you well. All the best. Namaste. Until the next one. Take care.